Oh. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? We in the building. And we feeding the baby too as well. Well, I ain't gonna say the baby, the puppy.
Well, the baby. He said the baby. Okay, so what's happening, everybody? Happy Friday, happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. I think a topic for today should be Valentine's. Do you want to talk about Valentine's?
Yeah, talk about Valentine's.
What do you want to say about Valentine's?
No, I ain't got nothing much to say.
I knew it. I thought as much.
There we go. Peace, blessings, prosperity, success of abundance in y'all journey in life. I see y'all being doing having all the good you desire. You take a break.
You should have let her sleep.
Sure, be alright. I don't think it's warm enough too.
Okay, you guys. Oh my God, it's so dry. So today we're going to speak about. Oh no, it's just a question that we're going to be answering, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys have any, I like the smell of that milk. And if you guys have any anything to say about what we're going to be talking about, or if you want to answer the question, just let us know, and we will definitely
Pull the camera up closer.
Definitely, you're the one who put it all the way over there.
I did.
Okay. So yeah, well, today's a beautiful day. What?
We expect great things to happen for us today.
Today is a beautiful day.
Today is our
going to be an amazing day. Today is our anniversary. Yes, it is our anniversary. We got married in Valentine's Day. I don't know why, but we decided to. All right. We thought that February, everything was happening in February, so why not just add one more? Right?
Yeah. You got this one right now.
So, yeah, so we're going to be talking about a question, a very important question that says, give me a minute. What just happened? Okay, so this is what we're going to be saying today. Oh my God. I'm in and out. Balancing love, finance, and personal growth as a young couple requires intention. So we're going to be talking to young couples today. How you balance your love, finances, and personal growth as a young couple. Even if it's not a young couple, if you don't feel like you're lacking those things in your relationship, in your marriage, just stay here with us. We'll talk about it. We'll get in deep and deep and deep and deep. Maybe not too deep, but you know, we'll get in. Hello, what's happening, fun? What's popping?
What up, though?
Welcome. Cheers.
Okay, cheers with you. You want cheers with the bottle?
No, I was choosing to fun.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Hello. Oh my God, Zach. Hello, Zach.
What up, though?
Welcome in.
Anybody got a Valentine's today?
Everybody has a special thing to do for Valentine's. I'm single. Oh, that's cool. You can still celebrate Valentine's by yourself. You can love yourself. Show yourself some love.
You know,
Daddy, what's up, Daddy's boy?
Hey, wait a minute. You don't call nobody daddy but me.
I'm reading. What's happy about it? What's happy about it? Everything.
Everything.
It's an amazing day. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, they talking about what's happy about
the Valentine's. Yeah,
Day?
Everything. I mean,
every day, yeah.
Who cares what it
is?
It's
a day. Like it's not.
It's a day like every other day.
Another thing they slap a label on.
Yeah. Right.
And then also Valentine's Day is just
I went to gym. That's
Another
good.
way for them to generate more money, guys. It's not that serious.
Right. Now let's go purchase those red roses, those chocolates,
That
and
fat
everything
tummy.
that they be serving.
Fat tummy.
Everything that they be serving.
There
You
go
guys, let's
Nezuko
go
right
get
there,
it.
y'all. That's Nezuko.
Yeah, meet our new member of the family.
You remember that?
What's up, John Daniel? Hello to you all. Hello to you too.
What up, though? What it do? What it is? What's up? You know everybody want to see this dog. You know
Who said everybody wants to see the dog?
For sure. Like you saw them people that we was at the mall. They was like, "Oh, you have another one." They was spazzing out, bro. They was going. They was. I'm telling you.
Who said you have another one? Oh, do you have another?
Yeah. Do you have another dog?
Okay. So I have 3 points. Oh, I have 4 points. I'm lying. I have 4 points for today that we're going to be talking about balancing love, finance, and personal growth. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Daniel says, sorry, I have not been around. Got a new job. Congratulations.
That's what's up. You deserve it.
Congratulations. That's good. Good to know. Ooh. Are you going to finish?
Finish what?
Feeding the puppy?
In a minute. So she actually.
You're welcome, John.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just start.
Yeah.
Prioritizing connection and communication. That's where we're gonna start. Because without communication, there's no financial understanding, there's no personal growth, and there is no love. Typically, because you are keeping everything into your chest and you are just bottling things up because you don't have great communication, right? So we're gonna start with communication. Communication is a very, very huge thing. How old is the puppy? She is 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Yes, so you have to learn to communicate openly and honestly with everything, with money, with how you feel in this relationship, and also with finances, you know, where you want to be, how you want to go about doing these things. Well, I'm going to try to find a reason to not eat this gun. See you around. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, Daddy, bye. See you later.
Excuse me? How dare you?
Okay, yes. But where was I? I was
They feel like she by herself right now, y'all.
talking about, yes, I do. And I don't like it.
I don't like it.
So prioritizing connection and communication. How do we do that? How do we prioritize communication? And as I said earlier, it was to learn to communicate open and honestly, and be honest with your finances. Be honest with your love. How do you feel in a relationship? And also be honest in addressing concerns early before they become major issues. And support each other's dreams and goals. So y'all gotta also talk about the dreams and the goals that you guys have together, and that improves the connection. It also improves the communication because you guys are having communication to get more connection, which is amazing, right?
Hey.
Hi.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary day.
Thank you.
You're doing a great job.
I know. Thank you.
I'm here now.
Yeah, welcome back.
Oh.
Yay.
I appreciate it.
Welcome. Yeah. Actually, no, welcome back because you were never here. Welcome.
And that's not what everybody else said. That's not what the camera said.
Okay, yeah, well, I know.
Where you at right now?
I'm about to get over number 2.
Oh, yeah. Number 2?
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait till you get to number 2.
Okay. Make time for each other. Even when life gets busy, schedule date nights or quality time. We were talking about that yesterday. We did get deep into that because we were talking about love talk.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and move on to number 2. Number 1 was...
finances.
Number 1 was prioritizing connection and communication. Hello.
Make it clap.
Okay, finances. We're going to be talking about finances. Number 2, build a strong foundation together.
Yes.
build a strong foundation together.
All right.
I feel like that with that point, it says so much about building a table thing that everybody be saying that. What do you bring to the table when the ladies come to the relationship?
I like that.
I feel like this building a strong foundation together, this says a lot about that, because if you didn't build a table with me, then who did you build it with? Why do you want me to come to the table? Do you want to just sit and just do everything for me? Why did you even build a table for us instead of building a table for yourself and securing yourself and knowing where you want to be and want to go and saving up money and doing all the things that we can do together, but doing it for yourself, by yourself, right?
Yeah.
And then when I come in, and then we build our table. Because if you said you already had built the table, that means you have built the table with someone else. And I don't want to sit in that table. I don't want to sit in your table. I want to sit in our table.
Or
right?
by itself.
Well, yeah, by himself. You built the table by yourself. So you sit in there and you eat by yourself. I feel like... I
think that's the concept, is like, what do you bring to the table? When they asking that, it's like they didn't necessarily build it with somebody else. They just already laid the foundation. So it's like, what other materials do you bring to make and expand this territory or this house or this idea, or, per se, build on additionally to it? What do you bring to the table?
I feel like it's not a fair question, because if you gonna do something like when we met, you already had built your table, right? You already had do the things that you're supposed to do as a human beings anyways. You grow yourself, you grow your finances, you do personal growth and everything else, right? I believe that's what they call the table. You save up money and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna get into the relationship and I have everything together, right? And I ask you, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a very fair question, because it's like, what do you mean what I bring? Are you going to get to know me, or what the heck? In order for you to know that I bring something, I bring value, I have value, it's for you to get to know me. I can't tell you what I'm going to be or what I want to do. You know what I mean? Without you really knowing. Because I can say that I'm going to bring this, that, I do this, I do that. And that's a lie, you know?
Yeah.
So you got to get to know me. I feel like that's...
Can I chime in on that?
Yeah, go ahead. I feel like that's how I see it.
I think, I don't think nothing's wrong with the question, because the question is directed towards particular women.
I didn't say that there's something wrong. I said it's not a fair question.
I think it's also a fair question, depending on where it's directed to. And I think the type of women, when they ask that question, they're in a different setting, different environment with particular type of women who already have ego and arrogance. So when they ask that question, it's coming from a place of emotional question, because it's like the audacity of you as a woman, or how they're feeling at this time, the audacity as you as a woman to feel like that there is supposed to be, or vice versa, man or women, to feel like that I'm supposed to bring something to the table when I'm the source. This is how men be talking. Or to feel like I'm supposed to bring something to the table for women, and they're like, I'm already the table, right? And it's coming from a place of women who are coming from egotistical rights, and they feel like they are entitled to certain things. So when they ask that question, it's more of, let me take you down off your high horse, right? It's not pointed at, like, that man wouldn't ask a Nubian queen if he, and when I say Nubian queen, I mean, like, particularly if he already saw her and it was a mutual, like our encounter, and it was a mutual meet up and greet up, and it's like, yo, something about her is something different. Like, I ain't really said too much to her, but I can sense something, right? And so, like, the interest will not put him in a setting to ask, when y'all sit down, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
It's not I don't think that is a, what'd you just say? You don't think it's a fair question? I think that it is a fair question when it's pointed directly in the direction that they're pointing it to.
To me, I'm sitting here thinking about kings. I'm not thinking about somebody who has not much faith to attract someone like that, someone like who you just so over here I'm not speaking to those kind of people. I'm speaking to the person who has faith and the person who knows that I can be the king of that queen, right? I can be with that person, and I can be with a person who has more value than a person meeting up with someone who has no value, who's not gonna grow us, who's not gonna grow in a relationship. I feel like if you are that person, then I mean, go ahead, because I'm not talking to you, okay? I'm talking
to nobody actually. So.
I'm just saying I'm talking to the people who are like, I believe and I am not going to be part of this. That question, I feel like that question is not something that you can ask me, because not that I'm definitely not gonna blow up, but I'm just gonna look at you as like someone who's like, you don't have sense.
You would only get asked that question if you came if you came from a certain demeanor when you were talking, like you were entitled and like questioning how much I make and things like that, and what I'm gonna do for you. And again, these are particular women where you ask that question too, so because it rubs off. I know you know. What?
That question, I was gonna say that question was not just asked to those people. It was asked to people who are it was asked to also people who's like, whoa, like people like me who can be like, oh wow, okay, wait a minute, what? Well, how are you asking? Yes, it was, babe, you were not there. I'm talking about people that I know that I can mention over here. People who are going like through that. Yes.
Life? Oh, okay. People really ask you that question for real?
Yes, they do. That's why I was like, why would you like go on certain platforms and why would you meet this kind of person with this demeanor with this kind of demeanor? Well, why would you demeanor? Why would you ask this person this question? Like, what are you even thinking? What are you doing? What kind of faith do you have? What kind of man are you?
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't you be holding yourself up as like,
what up?
What's going on, JD? Grand Rising. Shouldn't you be holding yourself up in in a position of like, I'm a king wearing a crown? I'm about to take you down the aisle. I'm about to, walk you out the door. Stuff like that. I want us to change our lives and stuff.
You got asked that question a long time ago when you went on a date or something?
Oh no.
It was like on a chat room or something.
No, it was someone who I was close to who got asked that question, and they came back and then they were like, you know what, this is what just happened. This guy takes me out.
It didn't happen to you.
No, that's bro.
Bro.
No, it didn't happen to me. Otherwise, I would have been.
I got her saying, bro. You see her?
Okay, let's continue. Finances. Build a strong foundation together. Have a regular money conversation. Be transparent about income, expenses, and goals. And the major one, which is debts.
He said, I don't like the Spurs, but that hat is dope. Guess what? I'm not even a sports person, bro. And I feel the same way you felt. That's why I got the hat. At first, it was a little fluffy ball that was this color on the top. And my dog got a hold to it a long time ago. And I just so happened to come off. I was so sad. It would be so nice right now with that ball. I think it was different color ball. No, I think it was turquoise. It was turquoise. But that was the reason why I got the hat. Because I got a Heats. I like these beanies. And I be messing with them. I just be picking them. People be thinking I'm picking them because I like the sports. I'm like, I don't even watch sports. Sorry, wrong guy. I told a guy the other day we was on our way to a mission, and he was like, "Hey, y'all got time to talk?" I'm like, nah, today is actually me and my wife's anniversary.
That guy was not.
No,
right.
I was like, I'm like, y'all, today is actually my wife's birthday.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna give her quality time. Cool. And I had to tell him, like, all due respect, I'm like, you still talking after I already told you that I don't want to talk. And it was
like JD says he doesn't like balls in his head.
Stop. What about the fluffy ones? I know.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, baby.
Let's focus. Let's focus. Okay, have regular money conversations.
Have
Do you have
regular-
anything to say about that? I know we spoke about it on our Laugh Talk yesterday. When you do Laugh Talk, you have money conversations, expenses, and goals. How much you want to save, how you want to travel, how much you want to save, where you want to go for traveling expenses.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth.
I would say this, money conversations in relationships need to be had. I used to not have money conversations in relationships, and the only time I did was only money conversation I had was with one woman at that time, and that's when we was living together, right? And out of all the other relationships, I hadn't had money conversations because I felt like it was none of your damn mother business. What I do with mine's me and mine's. All right? So don't be asking none of those questions. How much you got? What you gonna do for me? I ain't doing it yet. Okay, I quit. You just watching me.
What am I supposed to say?
Yeah, ding dong thing for you. I don't know you.
Whoa.
You could be here today and gone tomorrow. Do I look like the bank to you? Right. What do you generate?
Facts. That's the only girl I ever told my finances affairs to. I love it.
Yeah.
Work as a team.
Wait, baby.
Oh,
Hold on. Wait a minute. Never. No, but real talk. It is very crucial to have money conversations with your partner. Because not only just paying bills are the thing, I'm not talking about money conversation when it comes to paying bills. I'm talking about money conversation when it comes to the vision of what you see yourself having, making, right? Playing with those ideas, the goal that you want to do. What if you had this amount of money? What would you do with that money? Not only that, how much money you want to donate? What are places that you want to donate it to? How do you want to better manage God's wealth? Becoming aware, and money conversations involve God as well. That's how you know you're taking money conversation to another level. Bro, when you...
My feet is going to sleep.
Because you ain't scoot your chair back, son. It's our anniversary. Made for you and me.
Help somebody.
All right. Anyways,
somebody help.
It is our anniversary today, y'all. If y'all don't know, it's our anniversary. So I did sing that song right on cue. She's cutting my freaking face off.
So what?
Babe, you shouldn't be like that. That's not how your mama raised you, all right?
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. You better.
You need to bring your face closer. You know why? You know why I cut your face? Because you're sitting like this.
Because what am I supposed to do?
And you like the phone closer.
What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna be like this?
That's better.
Anyway. Listen, y'all. How about
How
about you scoot the chair closer so I can put my arm on the back of the chair? That will be so much helpfulness. Is it better? You want your knees close like that?
Yeah,
right,
because
good.
I don't want to be
Whatever,
sitting
good
like
for
this.
you. Anyways.
Like you.
What was talking about? Oh yeah. Having the financial conversations. It's Valentine's Day, y'all.
The love is in the air.
Love is in the air. You smell it?
I can smell it. Okay,
no, but having financial conversations is very crucial, guys, because you're taking the needle to the next level. Number one. Number two, you guys are coming to an awareness of the main focus.
Yeah.
Right? And the main focus is how you guys can multiply the wealth that you're given by God, right? And so it's not about necessarily going on dates, not about necessarily spending money to go do stuff all the time, right?
Yeah.
It's about how you can multiply it. And then if you can get somebody who's thinking like you on multiplying it, guess what? Now you guys can relate about something because it's not an instant gratification relationship. It's more of I want to spend and do a lot of stuff with you. And I don't necessarily, I want to do it right now, but if we don't get the foundations down and we don't do what needs to be done, then you could tell automatically that person is not thinking about having a future with you.
Right.
Right. And I think being able to be on the same page about things like that will put you in a position to where you weed out the people weed out the people who are not trying to build, who are not trying to necessarily, they're trying to live today. And when you get somebody who trying to live today, they're going to do stuff that's going to hurt you later.
I feel like at some point, other people are going to be like that. But as you grow and as you have these communications with them and enlightening them
I'll enlighten you, all right.
about the finances and about where you want to go and where you want y'all to go, and how big do y'all want to be, right? Or you want to be. If you do those things and have communication, like connection communication is.
Yeah.
Have communication, you'll definitely be able to make that person understand and probably change their mind. Sometimes it comes from our background, it comes from where we come from or where we were born in that type of household, and then we become those people, but we can still change. There's still room for change.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. If you can't have financial conversations with your partner,
It's hard.
You know, in the beginning it was hard for us, wasn't it?
It wasn't.
It wasn't?
Because I was learning I was in my financial journey. Like financial literacy.
Yeah.
Eye-opening journey, like, because I also
Was it hard for me?
Also come from a family who wasn't, financially
well off.
Yes. So I had to learn. I had to teach myself. So when you came to my life, I was like in a process of like deep into it and learning, and I was able to like talk to you about it, and you were like open, and it wasn't hard at all.
Really?
We just did it.
What about when it came to like the other aspects of the finances?
I feel like the other aspects of finances, I feel like what I would say was your major hang up was the fact that you had the way that everybody else think, or the way that every friend that I had who was born and raised in America was thinking, which was the way of like the banks. Like, I don't want to put my money in a bank because the banks are doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, we had to talk about those things, and I had to tell you that the bank is a business. Like, if you're going to put your money in there, of course they're going to have to. They have people that works for them. They have buildings that they have to pay, maybe rent or build or whatever it is. But it's still a business. You need to look at it as a business. You can use other sources like the high yield savings account, which doesn't have to pull anything for monthly services. And yes, you can also use investments and stuff like that, right? So we had to talk about all those things, and I had to put you on a page of like, this is what I'm doing right now, and this is where we're going, and this is you coming along or what? And then you said I'm coming along. And then we went.
JD said her parents
made sure she
respected
money.
And then it says Deborah just handed it to her, and now she makes a lot of
it because of that. My girl wife, I'm talking about. That's good. That's a good thing. That's she was lucky to have those kind of 7-7, the kind of parents that did that for her. Not everybody gets the chance to have those type of parents, which is why that when we grow up, we need to
cultivate ourselves to become those people, so that we can
become those type of parents.
The generational wealth mindset.
Exactly. Yes.
Well said, my friend.
Yes, that was well said.
Yes. So, long story short, we're going to move on to the next one, because I think you guys get the gist of having money conversations is very important, but you can't have money conversations if you are not educating yourself financially. Literacy.
I also want to say that create financial plan, have a financial plan. Have a financial plan, and also budget together, do budgetings together, save for emergencies, which is like all purpose, everything that save for emergencies before the emergency gets there. Okay, that's how you can do it anyways, and invest in your future. So you're investing in your future. 3 things to keep in mind: you budget together, you save for emergencies, and then you invest for the future.
Hold on, what was the second one?
You say. What are you trying to do?
Nothing. I was talking about the second one.
The second one? Get out of here.
Dang, how you know I was about to do that, bro?
I don't know. I saw your face that you're about to do something silly.
Dang, I gotta change my facial expression.
You gotta be serious.
I should have been like, well, honey, what was number? What was
Get outta
number
here.
2? I forgot.
Plan for the worst and expect the best. Ooh, JD. Damn.
I like that.
JD, did you email us? I didn't check. I
Hell
didn't check
no.
our emails yesterday. I was kind of
They
busy.
was like, I got off and stuff happened. Life hit me. When life hits you on the blind side, you gotta look up and you gotta get up. Nobody know who that is. It's only
I do.
Me and Joe know who
David?
that is. Nope.
It's not David?
Nope.
Who is it?
We went to Houston to go see him.
Oh, it's Les Brown.
When life hits you, I don't even sound like him, do I?
No, you don't.
When life
You sounded
hits
like David.
Who's
David Goggins.
Oh, David Goggins?
Uh-huh.
Oh, dang.
Okay, that's crazy because that's exactly how I sound. Okay,
Bro, you out of there, bro. Like, what are you
Get
talking
out.
about, bro? This is exactly how I sound. I don't know how I sound. Sometimes I gotta hear myself how I sound. Sometimes I'll be hitting them high pitches. I'll be like,
and then another thing I wanted to share with you
Where's
guys
the bass?
with finances. Another thing I wanted to share with you guys with the finances is avoid unnecessary debts. And if you already have debts, pay them debts. Okay, pay the debts and live within your means until you get where you want to be. And then another one, learn together, read financial books, watch videos, and take courses or for wealth building.
Yeah, watching them
That's
together
how-
is so life-changing because if you see, one of the things that make our relationship is great is that whatever content and whatever we want to consume when it comes to health, wealth, love, and happiness, we watch those things together. We do those things together. We take notes. Let me rephrase that. When it comes to the content, we take notes first. We watch those things together, and we do those things. Note taking is a next level. It's different if you.
I have a journal coming out.
Wait a minute.
Called it's called Note Takers and Money Makers.
Note takers. Oh yeah,
The journal. It's coming out soon. I'll let you guys know.
We have a
journal that we yes, we do. We have many more coming out. Soon, yeah.
Yeah.
Soon, you guys.
I helped make that. I helped make that, right?
You did. No, you helped make the other one, the one that I want to write Bible scriptures on.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what, because there's a he's and a her.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And then the note takers is just like it's like unisex.
I helped make that on the cover.
No, I did.
You did it all by
I did it
yourself?
all by myself. I think I did it like 6 months ago
What is that
or
in
last
here?
year.
That was a good one, y'all. Look, y'all like, what's there in there too? Yeah, I got y'all lesson too. It was my favorite. No, I'm
Okay,
just
let's
playing.
move on. You ready?
Anyways, yes. Note takers and money makers. Yeah, like I said earlier about through a publisher. Yeah.
Yes, through a publisher.
Yes. We actually have.
I'm self-publishing.
Yeah, we actually have 2 books about to come out that we are working on. But more the story is when I say stuff like that,
and
man.
also if you have kids, I'm sorry, baby, I'm selling right now. And also if you have kids like toddlers and 7-year-old to probably 10 years old, we have another one that's coming out for kids. Affirmation is an affirmation journal where they trace the words and then they have colorings in it. It's very good. It was our daughter's idea. So
yeah, we created it, and then what it does is it programs them to not only get the muscle memory of writing it down into their mind, now they have to say it, and as they're writing it, they're programming their minds on affirmations on how to go about life when they get into dark places, if they ever get into dark places, and also how to have dominion over speaking things in their existence. But that comes with practicing. And number one of the top most best thing is that you're getting them into journaling, right? Because parents don't necessarily always have all of the time and the place to sit there and try to show their children how to journal. They usually send them off to school, and then they come to a class where it's like, yeah, today we're journaling. Write about your favorite thing that you want to do today. And then that's how you get introduced. That's how I got introduced.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I got introduced to journaling.
I know I've seen like the way they do journals, I remember Kanye last year, they had like math journal. They had, I'm like, what is journals
Yeah, she did think of
these
it.
days?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
she thought,
Well,
oh,
that's
it was
because it's
on
our habits too, as
on
well.
first
We
set.
demonstrate certain stuff like that to where when she has a grand idea from God, I mean,
We
it's
execute.
because it's inspired by what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we are making sure that we're on the leading edge of becoming and being, doing, having all the good that we desire, and reaching towards the vision and the idea that God has gifted us, so that we can be fruitful, right? So
Right.
that, and fruitful means to be productive.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So that we are productive, so she can see when she has an idea that all she has to do is act on it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's not about, oh, that's a great idea, and then la 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 la, and you just forgot about the idea. It's about capturing it, right?
Yeah.
And so we're teaching her how to capture those ideas as well, and put it down, write it down. But she has to get familiar on doing it. We have to be in the right place at the right time, in the right space and mind to guide her to doing that. This is called cultivating children. Mm-hmm. It's not, you don't raise children. Raising children comes from raising cattle. And they use that terminology for certain indigenous people when they were talking about raising.
Right.
You don't raise your children. Raising someone is saying that I only need to give you, like, for instance, we're raising that dog, our dog, Nezuko.
Yeah.
Right? I don't have to necessarily, I have to feed her right now, but when she gets of age, her intuition is already going to be there. She's going to be able to fend for herself. She's going to be able to do a whole lot of stuff as far as in her natural instincts as an animal. Mm-hmm. Right? So I don't have to. Okay.
JD says, that's amazing. For real. Y'all must be crazy proud of her. Yes, we are. Yeah. We are very proud of her. She's doing great. She's doing amazing. And then...
The better it gets, my friend.
Yes. And then he said she must have some decent parents, huh? Yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
She must have some extravagant parents. She must have some most incredible...
Do everything while... Who's that on our door? Do everything while kids are young. That's true. Word, kids are sponges. I bet she could learn French quicker than any of us.
She's actually learning it right now. She's learning Spanish, French, and Zulu.
Yes.
Well, mainly Zulu first, and then
Spanish
and French. She only got to doing French because I'm learning French.
Yeah.
Is that in the corner?
I don't know. Okay. So moving on to personal growth, encouragement, evolve together, not involve.
Yeah.
Evolve together. So how do we do that, babe? Do you want to elaborate?
We give each other the space to grow individually while staying connected as a team. Yeah. Giving each other space to grow individually means, like, whatever I know that I need to do, say for instance my workouts and my vision for my physique and how I want to eat, to live, and also to the books that I want to read, how many books I want to read a month, so I can pick up more information than that. Because you start to value this stuff when you get when you gather more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You start to understand that you only have so much time in a day, and there's a plethora of information, right? And if you can gobble, if you can digest, if you can absorb as much information and apply it to life as possible, you'll get the best results at a shorter grace period. That's why also putting yourself in a position to generate and receive high levels of information at a short period of time puts you in a position to now to financially get a mentor then that will quantum leap you faster. So you basically just trying to get that turbo every which way and you go.
Choose another word. I ain't gobbling nothing today.
I gobble some nipples, you know. All right.
Babe, focus.
It's our anniversary.
Okay. Encourage healthy habits. That's the point I would come up with. Encouraging each other to have healthy habits.
Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
So as you're doing that and you're on the mission to develop yourself in those areas, what you're going to do is fill your cup up. Mm-hmm. That means that you are already focused on yourself and you made you and God the priority first before. Because like I told my wife and like we was telling each other when we first got in, And one of the things that was my pet peeve for getting or for talking to women and like, oh, like establishing some connection.
Yeah.
Don't make me your priority. I am not your first priority because you will not be my first priority, right? And one of the things that we came to an understanding and things like that, which is what's a priority first, right? And there's stair steps to priority. You make God your first priority. That's the whole purpose.
Yeah.
You make yourself the second priority, and then everything else comes after that, right?
Right.
Wife, family, kids, blah, blah. That's the same thing. Wife, family.
You pour your cup first.
You pour your cup first because
Yes.
you have to think of yourself like a generator. You don't want, there's no generator that really recycles the energy, quote unquote, right? It's a generator that's bringing in new energy and there's a current and they're pulling from a source outside to bring the energy inwards into wherever you're directing the energy from to go to, right? And so you're a generator. Now imagine when a generator goes out or when a generator is halfway functioning and it's very shortage in the power. I mean, you're not going to get the best results from it. My wife is ready for me to, okay, whatever.
No, I was reading this comment that says, I read too much. That's my bad habit. That's not a bad habit.
That's not a bad
That's
habit.
a great habit.
That's a phenomenal habit.
And then he said, I fell asleep with my face down in the book
Now,
sometimes.
question
and when I was
is-
smiling, the reason why I was smiling is because Akanya does that too. She'd be falling asleep with either the book open or that's
Make sure she
our
cut
daughter.
that freaking light off. That's what you need.
I told her to leave it on. I was going to turn it off yesterday.
Boo, no, that's her job to turn it off.
Okay.
Don't be taking on her responsibilities.
Okay.
That's her room, her light.
Okay. Now we're talking about our family,
Yep.
personal.
Surely is. We all up in it. Anyways, I was gonna say, depends on what books you're reading too, man. I don't know if it's a bad habit, but I feel like if you can extract information to apply in your life, and that is $1 million information that only you will be able to get if you surround yourselves around the high level thinking people, then there's like really no value that you're getting. Like, I'm glad my wife doesn't read novels, but you know, like for a certain period of times, I would like for her to read a novel, right? And the novels is like those love stuff like that, right? And the reason being is it brings more ideas in that particular area of our life, in our relationship, right? And it's valuable in that sense. But I feel like we are all out here on a self-development mission, so I feel like it's not time to read what they call it, those
love novels.
Those love novels, the other stuff, and the fantasies and all that other stuff. I feel like that's not important. I never like reading that stuff.
JD said, how you gonna save them if you can't save yourself? That's right. They say put your mask on your face first if something happens in a plane, right? Okay, and then
mostly spiritual books and educational books. What kind of educational books?
Like motivational or...
I'm interested in that.
Okay, so while you type that, okay, that was fast. Oh, 50 Shades of Grey, not important. Not important at all.
Unless y'all need to enhance something in the room.
What
get ideas.
What was I saying? Get healthy habits. Exercise together. You can do it by yourself too. But exercising, reading, invest in yourself. Improvement. So you invest in your self-improvement. You just don't sit there and not improve or educate yourself in some way or somehow.
Facts. Surround yourself with like-minded couples who uplift and inspire you.
That's right. Yeah.
That is a crucial aspect, man. You hang around the most five people. If you hang around the most five people in your life, and they haven't exceeded past your expectations, let alone exceeded past things that will inspire you, you will become versions of them by default. And because we are absorber, like people talk about kids being absorbative, we all are like that. Even when we become adults, we still absorb habits because that is the way we are designed.
I always wanted to ask this question, or I've been asking this question myself lately. That if you are the person who's giving more, if there's people who are wanting your advice, you are the couple that people are looking up to, where are you or no, I shouldn't say it that way, but how are you supposed to operate in that manner? And maybe let me say you don't have anyone looking up to the couple that you looking up to. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to ask the question.
Sorry, I wasn't here.
Oh, never mind.
I was reading the message.
You were not even reading it out loud. Definitely science education is what I study
Babe,
a
ask your
lot because
question.
because science and spiritual go hand in hand together. I should say yeah. Okay, you hang out with 3 broke people. Finna be 4.
In due time, you'll be that 4th person of
Yes,
brokenness.
that's right. That's right. But I was saying, like, what happens if you are the couple to go to, and the people that come to you, you can't go to them, because they come to you, right?
Well, I think too, if that's the case, then obviously it's the concept of your mentor has a mentor who has a mentor.
Yeah.
Right? Or your grandmaster who has a grandmaster who came from a grandmaster.
Or your therapy who has a therapy who has a
who has a
therapy.
therapist, right?
Yeah.
So it's basically that. So if you're not extending and you're not expanding outside of that group, then yeah, you're gonna be ended up in the same, and all you're gonna be doing is pouring into somebody's cup without not refilling your cup. And those are aspects. Because look, and saying that the grandmaster is grandmaster because he shares from people wanting to learn what he knows. But he gathered that information from another grandmaster.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Who got that from another grandmaster. So it's about you continuously, like if this is your group of people, being able to be a stewardship, meaning manage your relationships, your health, your wealth, love, and happiness. So if you're managing your relationships, you understand that these relationships here are in categories of me being, they're my clients, they're my community. This is the community of people that that God is putting me in a position to assist and help with. Sorry, I had okay.
Focus.
Yeah, to help with and be of service to.
Yeah.
Now, as far as this other group, I need to create a group over here. If I already have a group, then these are the people that I go to elaborate, brainstorm new ideas, get educated and inspired on new ways of thinking, and it's like up and up. Like, who do y'all hang out with? And then you just get around those groups and things like that. So when you come back to your established people that you're helping, obviously you got plethora of information to share, and you're also being humble enough to let God guide you when to release that information. Don't just be spilling shit out.
Okay, I love that. Last but not least is faith and values.
Oh my God.
Keep a strong foundation through shared beliefs and values. Pray together, seek wisdom, and align your relationship with long-term purpose and vision.
A couple that pray together, stay together. A couple that work out together, stay together. A couple that work on finances and manage those things, stay together. A couple that works on defining what happiness is like, stay together, right? And so faith is mainly your glue.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, I should have wrote that. I remembered it last night. We're gonna listen to it today.
Okay.
Faith. To understand, to receive the kingdom of heaven on earth through the Holy Spirit, you have to operate through faith.
Yeah.
The word faith is the Greek word for, it's not demokrata. No, it's, dang, I almost got it, bro. Almost got it. I'm going to memorize it and I'm going to slap it right in y'all face. As soon as I get it, I'm like, yeah. Anyways, long story short.
You gave up? All right.
Faith in the Greek word that I don't know right now. I know it, but there's so many Greek words that I got picked up. But that Greek word means, in translation, is belief, right? And belief is the aspect of you receiving the blessings from the kingdom of heaven, right? And I was talking about this last time about you have to believe and da-da-da-da-da-da, right? Oh, you about to look it up? Your mom, I love you. Right? So, in saying that,
hopefully they give you...
Pest.
It's not pest.
No, it's
Pists. I think it's pists. JD said it. Good job, JD.
JD is the man. That's what, but I forgot the pronunciation.
I think it's
Pestis? No, that's not.
Pistis.
Dang. I'm gonna get that verbiage right on point. I swear it's gonna be a part of my what's the name? But it means belief.
Part of your homework?
Yeah, part of my my spiel, my literature.
Okay.
When I'm expressing philosophy.
All right.
But yeah, it means belief. To believe. And in order for you to receive the blessings from the kingdom of heaven on earth, you have to believe. And believing is, you have to believe you are a citizen of the kingdom. You have to believe that you are an ambassador of the kingdom of heaven. You have to believe that you are the Senate. You have to believe, and when I say this, I mean like your position and you understanding that the same way you believe that you are a citizen of the United States of America, you have to believe it in that sense. You have to know that it is real, and it has to be real in your mind. The same way that when the camera comes on and they say, all right, cut and action. You have to go into character, and you have to believe. You have to evoke the emotional feeling to connect to the sense of the idea.
That's right.
And that's what this means. So when understanding that faith and value.
Basically have faith, that's right.
Yeah. So it says, keep a strong foundation through shared beliefs and values. Shared beliefs and values is, number one, shared beliefs and values come from the male first. Right? You have to be the beacon. When I say the beacon, meaning like, if you don't talk about God and you don't bring God in a relationship, she's not going to do that. And if she is, it's going to be at a very low because you're not open to receive.
Yeah.
Right? You're not in the mindset first.
That's why they say also, as a woman, like I'm sure other women will know here, that they say that if you get married to a man who's unhealthy, you become unhealthy. If you get married to a man who has, I don't know how to explain, but you become the
Pistis.
person. You become the person you marry, actually, as a woman. Okay.
Yeah.
Because man has so much influence in everything that goes around the house. I don't know why. I did think I was gonna have so much influence because I do have so much influence when it comes to like lifestyle, health, and stuff like that. But
you're a very wise woman.
But I also do feel like your habits. My habits now.
Oh, my habits?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the days where you had like, you know, your own crazy bad habits going on. But when we met, I feel like you had like great habits, like great eating habits. You had things that you didn't want to eat and things that you were aware of what's happening around you.
Yeah.
Which was a good thing.
Were or is have been.
You are and you have been.
Right.
You was
right.
when we met.
Right. That's right. That's right. That's
so,
right. Anyways.
Yeah, I feel that's what I wanted to share. Like you become
praying together. Okay, sorry. Praying together is another aspect. Yeah. Praying together is one, but make sure you pray by yourself too. That is one thing that I am getting more intimate about because like I'll let sometimes moments of us just praying together be the end all be all, or I will have a short, brief prayer moment with God, and not really like as intimate as I want to. It's more of like, oh, thanks God for this, da 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 da. And I feel like, you know, there's levels to prayer, and there's levels of intimacy between two others, right? And like one day we could be having a short conversation, and another day we could be having a really deep, intimate conversation, right? And you know, there's a place for everything. There's a time for everything. And I think, you know, just acknowledge that I need to get my prayer game up personally with God is just shining light that it not only enhances when we get together to pray together, but also too, you got to remember, you're laying down a lifestyle of living. This is not just a practice. It's a practice for a lifestyle of living.
Ooh, that's right.
Pistis.
If I could spell it.
And then secondary, it says seek wisdom. That's what I was talking about, us taking notes. That ties in earlier, us taking notes, us watching videos, us reading books or talking about and bringing in and like, oh, yo, we got inspired. Look what I read today. Da da da.
Right.
Because it keeps the relationship stimulated as well, because we're bringing outside new information into the cult or into the
Cult?
covenant. I don't know. That's what covenant kind of
I
stands
was like,
for.
oh damn.
In a way, not really.
No, don't say it. Don't
Anyways,
say that.
yeah, you're bringing
I'm
new
African,
information
don't
within
come
the
in with
covenant.
those.
And then it says align your relationship with long-term purpose and vision. This is where you start to plan for the ideas and goals and aspiration and aligning you guys' will with God's will on how you guys can be an impact to the world, right? Or the impact to your community, an impact to the city, an impact to your neighborhood, impact to your household, right? It starts from, it amplifies. You're not just focusing on the household, you're focusing on amplifying, making a ripple effect
But you start
on and on, because that is the desire that God made for us.
You start in a household because you have to feel yourself first. You have to know what you're doing in order for God to take you out there.
You start in the temple first.
Yeah.
And then it goes in the household.
And put you into like the places that you need to be with the people who needs you.
Yes.
At that point. So that was our last point.
That was our last point.
Do you guys have any questions about that? Do y'all want us to go back on something? Or whatever it is.
You're so nice. I would just wrap that up. That would have been like doop doop ba da beep ba doop.
I mean, yeah, we have people who have been engaging a lot.
Peace.
Peace does it. What?
I could spell it.
Peace is what
Peace
I hear now. I don't know, man.
It's the word.
You have
but he's breaking it down.
Oh, peace D's.
Peace D's.
Why you have
peace D's
to show me this word?
Because it's a good word to understand.
Now you're curious, huh?
Right? Because people associate faith with religion, and it's not a religious thing. It is not.
It's like something that you have to be. You have to be.
Next time,
every area of your life, you have to be. Whether you're looking for a wife, you're looking for a husband, you're looking for a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Whether you're looking for a job, you are starting a business. Anything, you're meeting new people, you're going out to the grocery store or whatever it is that you do, you gotta have faith all the time. As much as you have faith that when you get to the grocery store, you're gonna be able to get that water or whatever, that bottle of wine or whatever it is that you want to buy, the
you know,
the
it's
flowers,
gonna be on that shelf.
You know it's gonna be there. That's why
you
go
over there and be like, yo man, where the hell is everything at? They're like, oh, it's not in stock, it's not on the back. Can you check in the back? It's not on the back. It's
rare though. That's rare. That doesn't happen often, right? So yeah.
What is that? It says
I'm looking.
YouTube says I'm looking how to say this word.
It's how you.
I'm gonna say it for y'all. If you don't find it yet, I'm gonna tell you how to say it. But also too, next time we get on here, I'm gonna talk about how people associate church with religion too as well, and the true meaning of church. I'm still in my collecting information phase, but I want to share that too because that's critical as well. And people associate these two concepts and they leave out the most valuable information, and that's why people have this kind of taste in their mouth when they're talking about tithes and church and faith and stuff like that. And it's kind of like a taste. It's more of like that's not the intentions that God intended for you to feel like when these words are presented in front of you. Right. And the religion have made this be that, right? And that's not what the original intent was. That's why people know of the words, because the original intent of the words meant what they valued to be as. And that's why people know about the words, but the teachings of those words have distorted and not necessarily contaminated, but not brought out the true meaning of these words. People think of church being a actual building, and I'm gonna tell y'all later on another one on what that means. And
another one.
And it's gonna be deep. Y'all ain't ready. You're not ready. I don't go to church anymore.
To church nowadays because
they have
they let sin intervene too much for me.
And I'm gonna tell you, when I tell you this message, y'all gonna be like, what? And the actual sense of it. Oh man, that's too much. I don't want to share that y'all yet. But
Okay.
peace, blessings, prosperity, and success of abundance. I appreciate y'all for taking the time and coming in here and smashing the like button and giving a shout out. We do have new content for you guys. Dropped at 7 a.m. We post every single day, so definitely go check that out. Hopefully, the information that we drop together is valuable for you guys. If so, definitely smash the like button, hit the subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, that's what's up too as well. We appreciate you for being a part of the Lock Fam Kingdom Diaries.
Woohoo.
As always, you guys stay locked in.
I like your point, JD.
Speak on it.
Oh, he said that that's not everywhere, and if church ain't for you, fine, pray at home.
Facts.
I think we also need to look at it in other people's like way of like, okay, you know, I don't go to
JD like the business. We ain't talking about you, JD. We know that
like
you are. What did they say was understood don't need to be explained. Right. Yeah, but I was gonna say excellent point, and then Tyrant. Is that's how? Yeah, it's Tyrant. Tyrone. I think it's Tyrone. Hopefully I got it right. But yeah, long story short, yeah, we're gonna talk about it more, y'all. I'm gonna drop some gems for y'all because that's a good conversation to have too as well. And I want to clear up the religious idealization of focusing on certain terms to be a part of that category, and it's not.
Right.
And I want to bring more awareness, what I'm understanding to the table, so I can at least impress upon your subconscious the awareness of the possibility of this being right? Because doesn't say everything I'm saying is right, but if you do the research and you're doing the backing of the information that you're receiving, you will know what aligns and you'll know what makes sense and things like that. That's why I leave that to God and the Holy Spirit for you to have clarity and make sure that those things align. With that being said,
JD, I know that already. I am not saying all churches, but the majority. I am not that stupid. Oh my God. Okay. I pray we are wherever I go.
Facts. So it's peace.
Love it.
Peace blessing.
And love. Peace, D's.
Blessings to y'all, man. I hope everything is going fantastic with you and your families, and we see y'all on the flip side. Stay locked in. God vibes only. One love. Want to say it again?
Yeah.
Stay locked in. God vibes only. One up, y'all. Boosh.